All right. One Piece chapter 1141. Older woman uh, is, in case you can't tell from the brightness in the background, the day after. I got my days mixed up. Forgot that it was Sunday when I got home from work last night. So, doing this Monday morning. Okay, we are on the Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 27. Can't see through the tears of anger. We have oof, uh, Oldie being mad at Who's Who. Let me zoom in. For holding his sword up to Pepe. Yeah, page one. Um, so just a continuation, direct continuation of the last chapter. It doesn't look like he's fully stabbing him yet. However, there are some blood drops, so he might have already been stabbed or hurt in some way. Okay. So the first official page. Fuck. Nami complaining because she couldn't get giant treasures. With Roto in the background telling her not to be so loud about it, essentially. And encouraging people to rest. Okay, we're back to the Adam Tree tour. There's more to see than I even imagined. As you can tell, we live in the branches of an enormous tree, each of which has its own long history. Okay, there's a branch that's cut off. One day, lightning struck the village and started a fire. But when the branch gets old, the fire just never goes out. In order to ensure that it didn't spread to other branches, they had to cut it off, village included. That sucks. It'd be real tough. I guess even Adam gets old and decrepit. Fire and lightning are the weaknesses. And I guarantee there are already people saying, "Oh, lightning? That means an elf's coming back." So, that'll be interesting to see later. During the feast in the western village. Where have you been? I don't see Luffy or Zolo either. Lolo. Probably exploring. This is our great navigator. Watch it, you old perv. Here's what I deal with a type of woman. Bullsha sha 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 sha. My favorite type? An older woman. Uh, Poor Jarl. That doesn't exist. You're the oldest person in the world. Yeah. Excalibur from its sheath. You better not, he'll die of blood loss. He's really wasted. It's been his lifelong dream to come to this place. Wait a second. Where did Gerd get off to? He's only just now realizing Gerd isn't there. Fun. Cool. Okay. Compression fractures in the limbs. As this one seems to have been injured by something sharp, could this have been caused by some small but powerful human weapon? These are the castle guards. When I noticed the shattered gates and the guards on the floor. You look awfully sweaty. Is it hot out today? Yeah, sure. Let's say, no, give them plenty of rest. No one just had to report to Chief Jarl, but why ruin such a joyful feast? It wouldn't be right to bring unconfirmed fears to the village's attention when everyone is already in such a festive mood. I'm going to just wait until the Ultra Astrolods return. If they find out about this business with Loki, they'll be treated like an accomplice. I've always wished we could release Loki and have him leave this island forever. Let him rampage elsewhere for all I care. There's just one thing that troubles me. I don't think it's right to ignore the report of an intruder who looks like red hair. Okay. Cool. Interesting. It's a pretty good thought process for Loki. Overall, considering. We have Luffy and Zoro coming up to Loki. What happened? Talk to me. He's breathing. That's good. An easy key yet. Something's weird here. Look how hurt he is. He's not going to be able to cause any damage. So the cliffs are made of sea prism stone. Watch with the huge animals. A giant is dying. We have to save him. It's not my problem. I've never talked to this guy, and I've only heard bad things about him. All I know is that if an ore-sized super giant starts raising hell, it's gonna be a major problem for Elbaf. And then Zoro kicks him? Yeah, kicks him. Okay, so the injuries in blood are real. He doesn't seem to be acting. What do you think? He died. If he's dead, then he wasn't meant to survive. That's how they find out we freed Loki, though. They're gonna get kicked out of the country. I'll go find the doctor. You want meat? There's plenty over. Yeah, let's not do that. Luffy sticking up for friends, both his and Loki's. But the doctor comes first. Yes, good. Silent clouds will disappear in the underworld. All we need is a little bit of buoyancy before they vanish. Don't worry, Gerd, I'll save you. Okay, so Hiruden's crew is coming down. Check him out. Whatever you do, don't free Loki. Can't trust Loki. He's cunning, cruel, vicious, backstabbing, and conniving. Sure. Known him since he was children. He's lying. This kind of beast who will kill the so-called friends at a moment's notice. He's enemy of the world. It's too late. Nice. Take your hand off. Is that just the name of his axe? Probably is. Oh, that's the end of the chapter. And, next update is the 9th, so that's a week from today. No, it's Saturday. Sunday, March 9th? 11. March 9th is not a Sunday for me. Sure. Unless there is some weirdness going on with daylight savings time. Wait, no, it is. Today's Monday. I'm an idiot. Yes, okay. Sunday, March 9th. Oh, goodness. Okay, so let's go back into the story. Alright, so, pretty straightforward. A few things are being set up. Fire and or lightning is dangerous, so if any of the God's Knights have access to something that would do that, that'd be bad. Killingham being a Kirin might play into that, depending on which version of a Kirin you're doing. However, not necessarily. Also being told you're not allowed to mess with the sword in the Jarl's head is interesting. Which leads me to believe something's going to happen to it eventually. Just because it's, being pushed so hard. They've already figured out that something happened with the guards that was tiny humans before Gerd forced them to say things. And now we have Loki up and able to move somewhat. Still has the one cuff on his left leg. Yeah, left leg. So, this will be interesting because we have the other giants, Hiruden's crew down there as well. So I can't wait to see what Loki does now that he's freed, because I doubt he wants to destroy Elbaf. That doesn't seem to be his MO, especially since people couldn't stop him and Elbaf was never destroyed, right? So we'll have to wait and see about that. However, I would assume he's gonna do something dumb for argument's sake, right? And then we learn he ultimately just wants to help take care of the God's Knights. And then from there we work the rest of the way through other things. and he eventually gets like medical care and stuff. Which also means potentially we'll get to see Luffy's reaction to the fact that Shanks has a brother, or there's someone that looks just like Shanks that isn't Shanks. That'll be interesting to see. Um, yeah, I don't really have any other things majorly that I'm thinking about when it comes to this. It's mostly just seeing how immediately we pick up on that plot thread and what exactly we do with it. Also, until we get the cuff off of his left leg, we don't know what his devil fruit power is. So that'll be interesting to see as well. Because once that does eventually happen, we will have probably the reveal right after, as long as that isn't the end of a chapter. So it's where are we going to pick up? Eventually we need to see what the God Knights are currently up to, because we know they're about to go after the children. So, yeah. With that, any other thoughts y'all have? Let me know. If I misinterpreted something, let me know. However, this chapter doesn't have as much to misinterpret, so, you know. With that being said, hope y'all have a wonderful day, night, whatever time it is for y'all, and continue being yourself.